All right, let's go ahead and get to our daily dish for today. A beloved kids book series has come to life at Circa 21. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, the musical, opened last week, and the author, Jeff Kinney, talked with the cast and crew via Zoom. And our very own arts and entertainment reporter, Jonathan Turner, got to sit in on the call. And Jonathan joins me today to talk about the experience. Welcome to the show,
Brandy.
JT.
Good to see you.
What an experience, too.
Right,
okay,
right.
Before we get to that, talk to us a little bit about this book series for those who might not be familiar with it. Tell us all about these hilarious books, because I have read these numerous times with three boys.
My sons grew up on them as well. I didn't know there were so many in the series. The first book, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, was published in 2007. Jeff Kinney, the author, went on to write 19 books in this series. They were translated into 69 languages. Wow. They've sold more than 290 million copies around the world, and that's mind-boggling. So there have been movies, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and it's a whole empire. They had a musical put on first at the Minneapolis Children's Theater based on the series in 2016. And it's just very special now. It's at Circa 21.
Yeah. So it did turn into a musical, and it's launching right here in Rock Island, right?
So the
How did we get so lucky?
The premiere in Rock Island is actually the 60-minute version.
Okay.
There was like a full-length version in 2016 that started in Minneapolis, but they're first in Rock Island, just in an hour version that's running through May.
Okay, so the author of the book series is Jeff Kinney. He celebrated the launch with the cast and crew members by talking with them via Zoom. So what did he have to say? So
Jeff actually reached out to Circa because his dad grew up in Rock Island. So he said, all my love for comics comes from my father in a way. So Wimpy Kid was born in Rock Island, Illinois, when my dad was reading Uncle Scrooge comics, and he passed that love on to me. So Jeff said, it's so cool that it's coming back through you, so thank you very much for putting on the play. So his father grew up in Rock Island, went to the U.S. Naval Academy. So Jeff was born in Maryland, was raised in the Washington, D.C. area. But Jeff, he went to school in Maryland, started to write a comic, but it wasn't until after college where he had the idea for Wimpy Kid and finally got it published. That's awesome. And you had a chance to sit in on the call. What was that experience like? So yeah, it was super exciting because all the cast and crew of the musical was there. The kids, it's a combination of children and adults in the cast. They were just very excited, and Jeff was super friendly. He really wanted to know everybody who was in the cast. He wanted to know who was playing specific roles, and he was just genuinely excited to have it done in his father's hometown. Yeah, I think that's so cool, having that connection here in Rock Island. I mean, this book, it is so popular, and I think a lot of people here in the area have no idea the connection. It's such a fun show, and I had no idea that he had that Rock Island connection. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you got to sit in on that call, and thank you for sharing that with us today. Right, running at Circa through May 18th, mainly just morning productions, but a show only, and don't miss it. Don't miss it, definitely. All right, you can read Mr. Turner's work when you visit ourquadcities.com and check out the Arts and Culture tab. You can also pitch arts-related stories to JT by emailing jturner@whbf.com. We'll also have all those details posted on ourquadcities.com.